watching video when I've been with like once I start my channel next helpful video get a notification. Alright, send you the link to my channel. Hold on guys. I'm coming.
https://www.youtube.com/live/6bgnu v0??mark_si=_1
There we go.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel https://www.youtube.com/live/6bgnu v0??mark_si=_1
Before we roll, let's get it. Go back to my saving place. Keep me peace. Keep me in peace. Playing video games, keep me in peace. Uploading for you guys, keep me in peace.
Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it
too early to
talk about
off stream right now in the
Some
moment.
people debate that even before the season begins. I think
So I'm
we
not worried
do
about
have a
these
front
games right
runner,
now.
but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Barnes out there with Williams. Then it's Miller. Then it's Williams. And it's Edwards in at the point guard position. Now here's Murray. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. Williamson against Williams. Williamson miss it. Here's Edwards. And Edwards.
It's cool. Bro.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Murray.
Chocolate shit.
Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. And it's McCollum in the corner. And a draw from three-point range. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Miller. Charlotte moving it around. Edwards. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Edwards got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Williamson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They searching for a bucket.
We're going to follow them, Mark.
Just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Murray. Will it go? And Barnes sends it back.
Well, on defense, Barnes has reach and quickness. He stayed all over that shot.
For 3, Edwards. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Let's go.
To the game for the Pelicans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Mark Williams.
You know, just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends. Truly a dominant run.
Now
dumbasses.
He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And it's Miller's
Shit!
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there
Let's go.
off the drive.
We're going to goddamn game.
Mr. Williamson.
Never give him guys to be honest. Didn't have bump shit.
Finally.
He's crazy. I'm money, nigga. Stupid.
Yeah, the point is to score. So getting that first one, that always
works. I got him hope.
He's got 9. Here's Williams.
Get it, yo, go beat my ass. I told him. He's a good dude. What you said. Try me. About 14. Let's go.
Murray outside.
What y'all done after fucking the hell up?
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just
what?
unable to do so.
Let's go. 52.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
The bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play.
There was a lot. You're not got number. When the bird move. On the pantry. Do next to the toast. Everything on no fucking on evidence very goddamn well.
Murray from outside the arc.
Awesome. How very well see. Oh no, y'all fucking believe I lost.
He's looking for.
Believe that he got in the spot.
With the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. But we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like
we're about it.
Himself
about his
the
game.
biggest moments and wants to make
because plays at the end of the game.
Passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively wanting to
there you go.
And how about Harrison Barnes playing with a little bit of flair out there?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards against Murray. 11 feet away.
I think I'm playing for doing that shit. What put y'all damn self? Cause I'm gonna talk like him. Y'all can leave it. Nobody else even talk like I can but me. Thank God. I just got that one. That's it, church.
Terrific execution.
Damn, bro.
So far. Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. No good on that one. Good D by Barnes. Edwards drives in.
I'm never doing my receipt. Doing my receipt. Let's start foul.
And they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends.
Never do my receipt away. Never.
Williamson in the post.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I get paid Tuesday. So I can sit there Wednesday. Oh my receipt off. Eric got them body. Got them.
They're going to make that shot, and for him, it's
Sorry, bro. No, fuck.
The play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Look goddamn motherfucking bread. I'm even on y'all suppose I don't eat on my shit. Wait.
Williamson's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, what a great option he gives them every possession.
And so it's Charlotte holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game.
Let's go.
Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they They moved it around and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got Herbert Jones. Hawkins is out there with McCollum. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Fader on the way. Shots good by Miller.
Let's go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
McCollum, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
3.
Jones kicks to McCollum. Over Edwards. Again, McCollum missing. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his
Let's
fit
go.
on the
Third
Pelicans.
point.
He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. With this group, it's just about me making the right plays and finding my offense without taking away opportunities for B.I. and Z to get theirs. Kevin?
True, David. You know, shooting always helps, and he's got some talented guys around him for sure. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Back, I took my girlfriend back. I'm back. I'm going to talk. It's not hard to me.
You know, it used to be teams hoarded their...
It's not easy.
Cap space to make a big splash in free
Look
agency. But Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams.
The first half,
Gone out big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Murray for three. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Charlotte now. They've got an 8-0 run. And there's Barnes. That's good.
Let's go.
Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
It's Jones on the wing. And he buries that one.
That's 11.
On the way down. The Hornets have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Williams passes to Williams. Now here's Barnes. Charlotte moving the ball around. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 11 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Plenty of space. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Murray, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to...
Let's go. Let's take
something good was coming, Kevin, right?
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. That's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Murray's got the ball.
Wait for now. The team said when they play. It's the first full day.
Great D that time from Edwards.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The kick out to Williams. Basket is good.
Let's go.
Assist from
Barnes.
Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. 141 left to play here in the half. Murray outside. And they wasted no time getting those people.
Right there.
Number 14. 6.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish. But that exchange, that's fun.
Let's go. This one right back. 24-14.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And it's McCollum in the corner.
Still.
And stolen by Miller. To the middle. Here's Edwards.
But it's Tommy Williams. Right, Williams. This is 14.
Good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Falling to the put my headphone on this. Also, put the wheel on it. A minute.
From outside, off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter.
Last year, last May.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language. And you just don't want to see that.
From that in-between range, they've been a much better team. On the wing, Jones. Sinks the three-pointer.
Jones open.
That's how confident Jones is, ready to fire away as soon as he gets it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Doubled by McCollum. No
open my state when you open. Let's go.
That's it. Coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 6 assists here tonight. Murray against Edwards. Murray dishes to Jones. With 1 on the clock, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
Substitution on the quarter.
Okay, y'all not winning the game, bro. Okay.
So as we can
Go ahead and
first
take one
half,
from
so
here.
far fairly one-sided. Hornets ahead, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
You got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Hornets.
They love to run. At times it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Hart.
Let's go.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman.
Three.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Edwards. Williams is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Watch it again.
Indeed.
And here is Williams.
Let's go.
Slams it in.
The 13.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
The 3.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Murray kicks to Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good in the corner. Swap.
Advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Good call. Good deed.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now.
Let's go.
Let's start the half.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as
well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Williamson. Excellent defense from Williams.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one.
Let's go. Give it to the folder, Mark.
The basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. The Hornets shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
119.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
3.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To halt the run, Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. One
over the Barnes.
and it's Barnes.
Let's go.
slapping
Second
it down.
19.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's
Agreed.
one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Murray for 3.
Let's go.
And
Grab it.
Pelicans
D.
miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing.
Let's go. That's for 19.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact.
Agreed.
And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Curry.
Fast break now for Charlotte.
Open.
And
Corner.
here's Edwards from the arc.
Do it for me,
It's
Brent.
Williams who picks
28,
up
19.
the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. They're
Agreed.
having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And the foul called
Oh, no, no, me. I do the
That is
fucking
his first foul
screen.
of the game. Hawkins checked in for New Orleans.
Agreed.
Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Go ahead, the shooter, too.
Ingram just
22,
letting it
too.
rip right now on the offensive end.
Post.
Miller against Hawkins. The kick out to Williams. Charlotte moving it around.
Open.
Outside Edwards.
You got 3.
And it's the
Let's
Hornets
go.
another 3.
Wait,
He's played a
1.2.
huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Agreed.
Edwards against McCollum.
Why did you go for that reach?
Williams
Go
with
good
the
defense
block.
right there. Good coverage, Mark.
Surprised me to see him find his touch and still be a factor.
Let's go. With 3.2.
And every now and then, Harrison Barnes has these kind of games where he
Well,
can
he's
explode
lucky we got another
offensively.
defender. I can help out in defense. Went for that reach. Went for the steal.
1:52 left to play in the
Don't
third.
go for the steal.
Loads it up to Williamson. An
Let's go
emphatic
right
jam.
there. 3.4.
Taking flight, Zion doing what he does best, getting up off the ground and bringing it down.
Oh,
Barnes right side. And it's the
let's go.
Hornets
Barnes
another
really should
3.
open.
It's
So we got
been this
snipers.
way since halftime.
They took me for
Tremendous production
3.
from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Again,
Give it over there.
Pelicans
It's 3.6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Oh,
Miller up on top. He's covered by Hawkins. The kick out to Williams. That's good.
Let's go.
It's Miller with the assist.
another 3.
Williams has got
3.6.
5
We're
points
killing
now
them
in
from
the
3.
quarter.
You can tell right now the teammates
Three.
are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Cullen passes to Williamson. Edwards with the block.
D. Let's go. 1.26.
Harrison Barnes been around the block. He knows how to find an open man.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. This game is finished. They'll be off to
3.
Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Barnes. 2 on the clock. And it's Ingram missing. So it's the Hornets now. And Miller
Let's go.
throws it down.
1.26.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has
First
great
foul.
range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Ingram. No good.
Indeed.
They had a chance to end the run there.
Oh, going in the third quarter. What's the focus trying to get the dog?
Hornets ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here's Charlotte. Trey Murphy is out there with Ingram. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Messi in at the center position. That's the Pelicans' foul.
Let's go.
Edwards,
It's first part. 26.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
A 3.
The Pelicans shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack.
Right, don't help.
Ingram against Barnes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. From downtown.
Let's go.
Ingram
D,
can't
Barnes.
get that one to fall.
Not a way to get out of a funk.
I'm gonna Mark.
Be looking for good,
Not
solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Edwards against Murray. Looking to get back on track here. No good on the three. And the Hornets with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For Charlotte, they've got all 3 of their shots to drop here.
Let's go. 26.
That right there.
What a jam.
Nice. I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Let's go. And 4-26.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
Agreed.
New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Murray is screen on Barnes. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's 4-29.
He snaps an 11-0 run by Charlotte.
Hornets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Barnes kicks to Edwards.
Good phone right there. Let's look. We're finding Barnes. Let's look for him.
Barnes has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. New Orleans gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
There's the triple. Hornets with the rebound. Williams is... Charlotte's gone 2 for 2.
Let's go. And what's going on?
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Murray against Edwards. That's tipped. Hawkins kicks to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Puts up a deep 3. The shot by good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of
Let's
free
go.
space.
On the 3-point
To the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Here's Murray. Williams with the block. Miller against Hawkins. Oh.
Let's go. 15-29. Let's go.
And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 assists.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
For 3, Murray. The Hornets pull it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
Let's go. Let's go. 15-29.
Basket by Edwards.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Good game.
On the wing, Murray. Edwards defending.
We're still
taken away by Williams. It's Williams with the drive.
Let's go.
And that's the assist from Barnes. 25 points for Williams.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A
Anyone.
game that not
Those
many
men are
will
forward.
soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Champ.
Just does a great job of looking for space and finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Barnes dishes to Miller. Ingram comes with the double team. Nobody near Barnes.
Let's go.
It's good for
Let's go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
For 3, Murray drills it from outside.
It's right there.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Let's go. Let's go back. 52 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Rebound by Williams. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
34.
This is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime,
get rid of the door there.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
We go 57-6 to 15-17 with 33 no. Let's get it. We're playing the role. Let's go. I'm gonna change it the whole thing.
At center, 7-foot Leonard.
Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused? Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Brandon Miller. Barnes is out there with Williams. Then there's Edwards. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. He misses. Here's Charlotte, and this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins, and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the block right here. That is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
And here's Charlotte now. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
This door is open. One shooter.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. He can really whip passes there around the court.
Embiid, a screen on Edwards. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid
Go for it.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Miller outside. The kick out to Edwards. 6 to shoot.
Let's go. 4.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller, young player, but really polished.
Martin outside. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Block.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Up top, Miller doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Second shot opportunity, and he banks it.
Cool. 10-6. Or 4. Let's go. Come on.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Breathe. Good doing, Maxey.
Out left to the wing. Embiid passes to Martin. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Martin against Williams. Kicks it out to Barnes. Sinks the
Let's go. Still from 3. We could from 3. It's from Hall of Fame.
76ers trail by 5. Maxey surveys. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
You know, if you look at the tracking
Go
stats.
forward and mark. Number 3, that's the one.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on. Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at the Mavericks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've proven most people right. An outstanding team. A squad that's very difficult to knock out. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
They need this. They get it back. Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. Hornets leading by 9. Miller left side. All sorts of time.
Bro, no, how did he miss that open?
You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Up high and down it goes.
You know, boy, we made that shot. Now he's up 7.
To not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Edwards. Had a career game.
Let's go.
Timeout.
Oh, 10. Win the 10.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
Bagley's checked in for the Sixers. Both free throws good from Maxey.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
The kick out to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers trail by 8. George passes to Maxey.
3-3.
Pass to Bagley. Nice start for him.
Taking
his first shot.
Well, 14. Somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Miller against Maxey. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. McCain's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 6. Barnes in the post. George defending. Outside, Williams. Now Now here's Miller. The D's right on it. The three from Barnes. Rebound by Philadelphia. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Here's McCain. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They lead by 4. The kick out to Williams. Charlotte again missing. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Steps back. Maxey against Edwards. Maxey passes to George. Here's McCain. Lets the three fly. That one doesn't drop. The baskets were coming early. By 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Edwards out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Now here's Williams. He had 25 points against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a...
Here's Jerome. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Miller outside. Outside Barnes. Pass to Edwards. The 3. The rebound by Melton.
Defense dodged the bullet that time.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mark.
Who about that? Mark.
Mark Williams. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Martin, he's checked in for Bagley. Now here's Miller. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about
Let's
his
go.
effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the 76ers making a change here. Council's 3. Here's Melton. 11 points for him last game against Chicago. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. It takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Screen by Embiid. And that one's good. Melton. Charlotte leading by 9.
20.
Miller outside.
Oh.
The kick out to Williams.
Let's go.
Down the 3.
Catch and shoot opportunities. Grant Williams always ready on the catch to rise and fire.
Pass to Embiid. Inside. Oubre passes to Jerome. Over Miller. Jerome, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Barnes finds Collins. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Council to the paint. Embiid inside. Collins there. They grab their own miss.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Excellent D there from Embiid. 76ers trail by 12. Jerome passes to Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled on the right guy.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a
few
moments
whole thing still
to regroup with his players. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, the Hornets.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Drummond to screen on Miller. Here's McCain, guarded by Miller. From deep three-point range. And another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-4 run. And the shot goes.
They're 6 points.
Miller's got 10 points in the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Drummond up top. Here's McCain, guarded by Miller. A nice shot by McCain.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Now here's Miller. 10 points for him. Edwards can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that
one. Here's Martin. Takes the assist and
how did I go in? How did I go in? Okay. It's right there. The point contested. Love it.
The thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Edwards finds Williams. Now here's Miller, guarded closely. And here's Edwards outside. No luck on that one.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Williams against Martin. Outside Maxey. The shot. The Hornets pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Oh my God.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the 76ers making a change here. Both free throws good from Maxey. And so it's Charlotte ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Philadelphia 76ers.
We haven't seen any urgency in this team so far. That's why they find themselves losing at home. They need to come out with some fire in the second half and let this crowd back into the game. Otherwise, they're giving away their home court advantage.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even elevate it.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's do the duck off starter. Let's go.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Charlotte leading by 10. They've got Joel Embiid. Kenyon Martin is out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Well, the defense was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
George against Barnes. The 11-footer. The kick out to Maxey. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Collins. That one's good.
Let's go.
And it's Barnes with the assist. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
The kick out to Edwards. Now here's Miller. Defense is right there. The 3 from Barnes.
Let's go. Look my right back. Come on, come on.
Got 8 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Williams misses.
All right, you fell.
76ers trail by 12.
Okay, stop passing to you, Grant.
Maxey on the wing.
Plant.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Here's McCain, guarded by Edwards. Clock at 6. To the middle. And stolen by Edwards. In transition, here they come. Miller can't get it to go.
It's in the water from 3.
Philadelphia, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Embiid. Barnes with the rebound.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and
let's go. Quarter, Zach. Quarter,
find their offensive game.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. On our 2K leaderboard, the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. George outside. Shoots off the step back. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of
MVP.
Let's catch up with Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. And here are the Sixers now. After the basket by Charlotte. Basket counts. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range. I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Outside Edwards. Williams from long range. Connects.
Let's go.
50-34. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Maxey against Edwards. Maxey passes to Martin. The 3-ball.
Grant.
The 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second
outside. Williams.
Oh.
A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 76ers trail by 13. Martin outside. Maxey with it. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Here's George. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams on the wing. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Miller, the pass to Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. McCain. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting torched. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Miller finds Williams.
Let's go. Let's do 40.
Serious hustle points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For 3.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. Good work there.
All right, block that.
He's trying to build this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Miller outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Williams. Now here's Miller. He's guarded closely. No coverage.
Let's go.
Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And it's blocked by Edwards.
Grab it.
They're running. Here's Williams.
Let's go. It's time for 2. Let's go.
Nice.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
Look at the corner. Where's the football show in here to get it go? Let's go.
Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Hornets, Brandon Miller is out there with Edwards. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Melton with a screen on Williams. Bagley for 3.
Let's go.
No luck on that
The D.
Hornets leading by 15. And a foul.
So we're going to quarter, Zach.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is.
Not 4-2.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Embiid a screen on Barnes. And
Move
here's
it.
Oubre
Nope.
from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now the Hornets moving it up.
Let's quarter, Miller. 4-2. Let's go.
Play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance. The
3.
ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Pass to Bagley. Embiid against Collins.
The D. Oh.
To Oubre. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist to
Look at that. 1.5.
Embiid's got
Look
his
at the
3rd
board.
assist of the night.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
The kick out to Edwards. They get it back. Pass to Collins. Edwards against Melton. Second chance effort. And it's Philadelphia with the
Oh,
rebound.
missing a layup.
He's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. now Melton. Bagley sets a screen. Melton misses. Hornets leading by 16. Outside Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Free throw good, Edwards.
Shooting for Charlotte, Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Melton outside. Down low. Embiid inside. Collins defending. Embiid can't hit.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Edwards for 3, and the
three-pointer
goes. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Agreed.
Here's Jerome. To the inside. Embiid.
That's something good. 6-47.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Edwards against Melton. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside. Williams.
Let's go. You'll get off the road. 6-47. Let's go.
That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half too.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Here's Miller. Oh,
let's go. We went forward to Miller. We went 47.
Oh my goodness, the flare and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Outside Maxey. Embiid, the screen on Miller. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Maxey. The Sixers with another miss. The Hornets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
There's that. 3-47. We can touch this game.
Pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
The 76ers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Collins against Embiid to stop the run, and the layup is good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Edwards. Good on the shot.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
George outside. He squares up and sinks it.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
It's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
This is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Brandon Miller.
Well, unselfish basketball, his ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
Throw good, Edwards.
At the line for the Hornets,
He's perfect from the line this time.
They're not for the fourth.
Here's Maxey. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
They're not for six.
And that's a double-double for him now.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Fades back.
Again.
So it's the Hornets taking
You're
care
gonna
of
do with
business
it.
in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks.
No, go for the Timberwolves. For the 4, no. The Timberwolves is 12-20. Let's get him. They'll play on the road. Let's go.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside, what better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops? Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh,
good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Williams is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Miller in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Randall. There's the screen. 5 to shoot over Williams. Randall with the bucket.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Miller against Edwards. Miller, no up. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. But 3. Let's pull it in. What more can you say about this team? They've won 45 games.
You're going to follow their mark.
Any answers for him right now?
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
Here's Williams.
Let's go. 32.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it.
Still Hall of Fame.
Well, showing great vision on that play.
The 3.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Edwards kicks to Gobert.
Go. Let's get it. Okay, come on.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Threes.
Randall surveying the D. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Miller inside. Edwards defending.
Let's go. Not two.
Good by Miller.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Threes.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end the run.
Deep.
Shot.
Pass
to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. Hits the 3-point.
Got it. Okay, can get bored. My fault.
That really helps their spacing.
Edwards finds Barnes. Out to Miller. Takes the 3.
Oh, you gotta hit that.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Oh, 2. Not 7.
They like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Barnes up top. McDaniels defending. Edwards.
Let's go. 12-7.
To start this game, you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense.
Where's the foul?
Timberwolves trail by 3. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move speed, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Adams, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Isaiah Joe comes in for McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley for Dillingham. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Goes up again. Rebound by Steven Adams.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. If you look at the box score, they're at a definite disadvantage.
Williams with the ball. Out defended by Randall.
Good one. Good one for your boards.
To make it a 3-point play.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the balls he needs.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miller comes in for Randall. And it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. About 7 seconds separating the shot the game clock.
The foul.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
And he sinks the second.
17.
Hornets leading by 7. It's Williams, high post. Adams on him. Here's Joe. Edwards defending. It's Edwards on the wing. And that shot was up in time. The Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get you. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
Let's get the quarter. We're going to Homer. Let's go.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Grant Williams. Edwards is out there with Miller. Then it's Barnes, and it's Williams in the 5 spot. Here's Edwards, and Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Let's go. My team too. Let's go.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for sure.
3.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are
Decent.
intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Williams scanning the floor. Into the lane.
Let's go. One more team. Let's go.
Oh, my.
He's going to put that one in his
Threes.
Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here
Go
we
play
go.
smart for the leader.
It is showtime. Adams, the pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Three-pointer.
Let's go.
Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 11. Barnes dishes to Williams. On the wing, Miller. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Off with the layup. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your
Threes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Adams. And Dillingham is in for Isaiah Joe. Each in the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out.
Let's go. The 3-12. Let's go.
Makes it easier for you to get shots
The
at
three.
the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team.
Oh. That's right there. It's 15.
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Miller outside. He scores.
Let's go. Take my right back. 26-15.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
The threes.
Here's Dillingham. Edwards defending. And Gobert kicks to Miller.
Indeed.
Pass to Edwards.
Let's go. 28-15. Let's go.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right.
Threes.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Edwards out to Miller. Back to Edwards. He scores the basket. That's
15. 15
Well, I I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Williams passes to Williams. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
Well, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Here's Edwards. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year claims.
Yes, that goes in.
It doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Outside Williams. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Oh my God, you gonna do this again? Break my shit.
McDaniels gets a right up and look. Hands it from downstairs. McDaniels got 6 points.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Here's Williams.
You do that.
Time. Also a missed shot. Timberwolves trail by 6.
I'm going to fade.
Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, 4. Right, 24.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
He's in the shed zone.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Edwards.
Oh.
Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And that one misses. And it's tied up with that one.
And, you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Here's Edwards. And the shot
Let's go,
goes in.
finally. Oh, 2. 30-28.
The game so far. 9 seconds left now here in the second. Randall right side over Williams. And he got that one up in time, but
Keep going from the third quarter coming up. Let's go.
First game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know. A poet.
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. And that concludes halftime.
Let's do the third quarter. Let's go.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Here is Edwards.
The three.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Edwards. He takes it in.
Let's go.
And
30-28.
on the play was Williams. And 11 points for Champ.
The threes.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And despite his young age,
13-30.
Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Here's Williams. And off the left side of the rim.
Let's go. 4-30. Let's go.
In for him. Williams has got 6.
The threes.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
Williams against Randall. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it.
4-32. Okay, close.
Give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Shot clock at 6. For the tie, Williams with the
defense, go.
force the shot clock violation. Great team. Charlotte in the lead. Edwards with it. 11 points in the game. Miller with a wide open look.
Let's go.
From three-point land.
Let's go. 13. Let's go.
10 points
Play to me. Play to
A
me.
huge reason Miller went so high in the draft.
Threes.
His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. All right, a chance to check out stats for Harrison Barnes.
The trend to notice is the rise in his shooting percentage in the last 10 games. The shots have really been dropping for him.
Agreed.
As long as he's going along like this, they want him to be the one taking the big shot.
Outside for Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. They grab their own miss. Thanks to Dillingham. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And counting the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert. Grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
37-34.
Change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Let's go for the mark.
Yeah, payday was always really good for the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the
Don't
paydays
fall.
are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
Agreed.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Randall down low. He's against Williams. Randall no
Agreed.
good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there.
Let's go. I'm on the forward there, Mark. We're on 35.
Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk.
nice way to
Threes.
grab that lead a little more. You're right. Edwards against him. Second shot opportunity.
Got it, City.
Barnes dishes to Williams. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Dillingham.
Let's go. 4-3-5.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this
Agreed.
offense.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Now DiVincenzo.
Let's go.
He's playing a pretty big
Good
role
D.
for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's Williams with the drive. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo against Barnes. Williams with the steal. Right side, Williams. Edwards finds Barnes. Outside, Edwards. Over Dillingham. Edwards, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good.
3's doing it.
Pass to Dillingham. It's stolen by Edwards.
Let's go. 4-3-5. Let's go.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on
Agreed.
the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo.
D.
No good. They can't put him into this drought. Whistle blows.
A1. You go for the Barnes.
Have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run
4-3-5.
is paying great dividends on the break.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Adams, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Isaiah Joe comes in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Randall outside.
4-3.
Pass to Joe. 5 on the clock. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Miller, the pass to Williams. Edwards with it. Over by Conley. Edwards kicks to Barnes. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside. Up top, Joe. Over Barnes. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they just can't.
Let's go. Go ahead and start working with. Let's go 4 questions. Get it done.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick. And there have been 2 very different performances.
We can get it done in the 4th. Let's go.
In quarter number 4. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Hornets. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. We've got Brandon Miller. Williams is out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 4. The Hornets need to get a shot off here.
Or should I say?
The Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 13. And here is Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Joe. Over Williams. Joe, good.
43-7.
First 2 points of the night.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Double team on Williams. Miller outside. And the 3 off top.
No, still for 3.
The Timberwolves shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks.
3.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Edwards, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Back to Williams. out to Edwards. Good.
Let's go. Finally. 51-37.
Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
Agreed.
So it's the Timberwolves now. It's a 14-point game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And stolen by Miller. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Finish.
Let's go. 53-37.
The Hornets lead by 16. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats.
Agreed.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Charlotte leading by 16. Williams passes to Williams. Left side, Miller. Barnes, right side. Pocket 6. And again,
let's go. 56-37. Let's go.
It's cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on
what
was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Conley. And the layup falls.
Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Edwards kicks to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Barnes outside. Offensive rebound.
We'll see what it marks. Let's go.
Never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mark Williams.
And he's up over 50% from the field here
tonight.
And that speaks to how solid his shot
selection has been.
And really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Now to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Williams with a clean look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Barnes against Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Randall. Over Barnes. Randall no good. Hornets leading by 16. Outside Edwards. Here's Barnes. On the wing, Williams. Fades away. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall with the ball. Williams picks him up. Randall no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Let's go. 6-4-2. This game.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Williams with the block.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence
Let's go.
in this matchup.
52-42.
Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for
Charlotte.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Mark Williams.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
Back to Edwards. Good.
Let's go. 6-4-2.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort.
Agreed.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Williams with the block. Williams against McDaniel. The shot by Williams, no good. Randall outside.
He'll get it done with it.
As they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah. How the fuck do we lose against the Magic? If I only had 3 points, but it will. But Trey Mann tried to help us out with 10 points. That's honor. But that's what the goal for them. Where I played for them 16 points. How we got 55% for shooting percentage because it's not the team. That's how we lost. So first off of the season, 41-1. The Cleveland Browns played who's 31-12 with 4-2-1. We're back playing at home. Let's go.
Up next, the Hornets taking on the... Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation.
Hold on. This one. Hold on. This one. This is the title for. We good. We back. We back.
All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either
Let's
side
get
of
it.
the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2.
It's cool. We're up. We're good open right there. Right. Let's go across. The three.
Focus for Williams, and that time he was completely dialed in.
Mitchell with the ball.
We can move forward. We can move forward.
Shot from the wing.
Good D.
That one. Great D that time from Miller.
Let's go. Go. Let's go.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Agrees.
Piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Allen a screen. The three from Mitchell. Again,
Agreed.
by Mitchell. Here's Miller.
Let's go. You're good open, Miller. 8 up.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Three.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Mitchell.
They're in the face.
Garland for three. Nice start
Fucking me.
for him. Sinking his
Hey,
first
three.
shot.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Miller outside.
What are you telling me? Let's go. I got shooters. Go to 3. A 3.
On the wrong side of a run. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Allen a screen. Here's Garland. The Hornets pull it in.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Wait, those. We'll go by 2 right here. One quick one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
From deep, Mobley.
Deep.
Rebound. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point.
It's cool. 13-3.
Slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Cleveland, they've still got a solid hold on that third
Welcome
spot.
to the first place of that loss who took.
They've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
The 3 from Okoro.
Good
on the shot.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards, a pass to Williams. Over Allen.
Let's go. 13-3.
On the assist by Edwards.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous.
Agreed.
It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and he needs to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Great work.
It's cool. 13-3.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our
terrific
camera crew. Here's Edwards. Sinks
Let's go. 3.
Starting 4 for 4.
And they've settled in quickly today.
A 3.
Flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Let's go.
Knocks down the
I know.
Garland's got 6.
Doing 6.
Garland is an effective shooter, capable of shooting 40% on threes for an entire season.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating.
Let's go.
To get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard.
Agreed.
There's a minute 54
Still.
left in the first quarter of the game. Williams passes to Edwards.
Good Farley, Mark. 6-6. Let's go.
Bad intentions.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at
Agreed.
a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Let's go, Sprout.
Mitchell. And the rebound
Agreed.
goes to Charlotte. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year.
Bruh. Oh, I missed that.
Teams are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as
Let's
they
go right
look
there.
long-term towards playoff seed.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Garland against Edwards. The kick out to Williams.
Let's go. Dude, give me the 6 points. 1-on-1. Let's go.
He drops yet another dive. Just
Agreed.
facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Garland. Some
Indeed.
solid defense from Edwards.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy.
Let's go. And 1. He always plays right up forward there.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Capella, he's checked in for Jared Allen.
Wade
comes
on.
in for Okoro. Strus, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's
Threes.
Porter Jr. in for Garland. Porter the pass to Mobley. Porter against Edwards. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. They put up a nice win against
Let's go. Good for you.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Inside. Looking to win the run. And Mobley
Good,
with
what
the
over there.
basket on the assist by Porter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Let's go in the first quarter summer. Let's go in the lead in the second quarter. So we can go to hotel home.
And their
Let's go.
three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck.
Let's go quarter still go hotel home.
And a
Let's go.
very
The
convincing
threes.
performance from the Hornets so far.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can
They
control
don't
those
understand.
second chance touches.
Fuck with the pass.
You know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Barnes, Edwards out there with Miller. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams in at power forward. That's the Hornets 5.
Let's go. Let's go. If you're taking that match, let's go.
We've
That's
seen
6
that
11.
more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well,
The threes.
listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Reddish. Mobley, a screen on Miller. Outside Reddish. There's the triple. Barnes with the rebound.
Indeed.
Charlotte's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Strus against Edwards. And another basket for Charlotte.
38 to 11.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down
The
low,
threes.
you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Strus against Edwards.
Let's go, crow.
Capella, screen on Edwards. Strus finds Mobley. Over Williams.
Let's go.
Hornets
Too
with the
deep.
rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Barnes.
Let's
Here's
go.
Edwards. Over Strus. And it's
Let's go.
with another.
40 to 11.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things
The threes.
flaring up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's
Call that time because I need it. Call that time because I need it. Let's go.
They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Wade. The drive by Mobley. Outside Strus.
Indeed.
Three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they
That's
sure
not-
do.
that's all right.
I was part of some serious college
That's all right.
rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk
40 to 13.
guys on the other side. And it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said
Let's go.
each other's backs.
You're going to second quarter. Barnes. 13.
If you blow by the first one, there's a second one
Threes.
waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Mobley passes to Okoro. Outside Garland. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. With 413.
No misses for him yet in this quarter.
The three.
Solid as a rock.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That wouldn't work. Let's go! Where's on 13?
And the Cavaliers with possession
Let's
here.
go, the threes.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose.
It's still Barnes.
And it's the Hornets on the break.
Let's go. They went forward there, Brent.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Three.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Strus. That one's still out of sync. The Hornets have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Over Strus.
Let's go. Let's go 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Garland for 3.
That's all.
Gets the 3
Oh, it's right there.
Garland's got
But
14 points.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
The kick out to Williams.
Good point right back. Let's go. It's 4-16.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
From deep, Mobley. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards against Garland. The kick out to Williams.
Let's go. We're going to check for the win.
He's been dropping them in from
downtown 16.
since the tip. 3 triples
Three.
in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Now here's Okoro. He's scoreless.
Charlotte's foul.
I don't know me.
Personal foul.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Strus.
The Cavaliers. Dean Wade. Donovan Mitchell.
Let's go.
44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Edwards against Garland. Pass to Wade.
It's 18.
Great vision. I mean,
why is he hold what the head on?
Takes it to another level offensively.
Let's go.
Edwards against Garland. And they double up Edwards. Miller with it. That one.
Let's go. Good. Looking at something, Miller. Put on 18.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And here's Mitchell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. That shot is off.
Beat it. Going in the fourth quarter.
Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Charlotte Hornets.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they're getting left out.
FOMO is powerful motivation.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head
Let's
back.
get that quarter. Let's go.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
The three.
Here's Garland. So for Cleveland right now, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
You can sense his frustration. It's going to be
a test of his resolve here. More points coming from inside.
Agreed.
In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Garland for 3. He's got it.
Oh, right there. Bet.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3.
Let's go. 3 point right back. 2-14. 2-5. 2-3 nothing right there, bro. 2-3 right point. Right back in your face. Let's go. The 3.
Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
Cleveland ball. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaking up midway through the season. You take a look at the Hornets. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And checking out the Cavaliers, pretty far behind right now.
Right now for Cleveland, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Edwards against Garland. Kicks it out to Barnes. Edwards, the pass to Barnes. Now Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Williams. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
A nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Edwards against Garland.
Point.
And the ball out of play. Defense will have it. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Number 1, the Hornets.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Let's go. 2-3. Let's go.
Come on now, guys. That's insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Hey guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
From deep, Mobley counted.
There's an net. One was open.
Mobley's got 5 points.
And how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Oh, it's
oh my God.
Mitchell. Outside Garland from behind the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Edwards against Garland. Miller outside.
Let's go. Take one right there. Let's go.
13 points in the game.
The 3
right there. Miller returning the fake.
Jacks up a 3.
Let's go.
Garland good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Let's go. The 3-1.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Agreed.
Caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Allen with a screen on Miller. Here's Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his.
Let's go. That's what we're on. Let's go.
You need to bring a lot of help to stop
A 3.
And with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway.
Boy, I can't get enough of that, guys. I mean, he is a true rim wrecker.
And they won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
A 3. Let's go. Get open, Miller.
Big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far.
A 3.
Remains hot from the floor.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Miller. From deep, Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of
power. Let's go. 80, come on. Let's go.
They're really dictating the tempo on
A
both
3.
ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
A shot to stop the run.
Mobley, no
good.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Edwards against Garland. Barnes passes to Edwards. Over Garland. And
let's go. They quit double to them a good passer. They keep playing on. I'm going to take it.
There's one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
Here's Mobley. He's got 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Tries a 10-footer. And it's good.
Off
the back of the rim and in. Garland's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Edwards.
It's cool. It's 4:31.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. The shot that time not on target. And 3 quarters
Let's get the 4 quarter. Look at the dog.
Hornets out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every
Let's get the 4 quarter and get it done. Let's go.
team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Edwards. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Barnes, and it's Miller in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
What's our fault, Mark? If I pass you the ball, if you open, you gotta shoot that thing. You gotta shoot it.
With their defense on the interior.
What's hesitating? He's 7:31.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean,
Well,
the
that's
ball
a
has
point.
been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept
Oh,
the
thanks, football.
pass mentality the whole way.
One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelm a season.
But
I do like the fact
36.
the players have that option and that freedom. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go. Number 36.
Old school out there now. Working the
Agreed.
mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Okoro outside. Pass to Wade. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland for three.
That's off.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. 136.
Performance tonight. He's at 50. And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Yeah, he's level with Elgin Baylor.
Still.
This mark 17 times in his
legendary career. Let's go. 136.
Hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Agreed.
Cleveland has possession. Okoro outside. Pass to Wade. Now Capella. 5 to shoot. Out to Garland. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams passes to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Williams from long range.
Let's go. Give me the 6 point. 136. The 3.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Screen by Capella. Okoro outside. Can they get it? Williams grabs the board.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Puts up a 3.
Let's go. 136.
When you lay off of Harrison Barnes, he's going to go right up on the catch.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Capella.
Let's go.
Okoro outside. On the wing, Strus. Clock at 6. On the wing, Wade jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys,
let's go. 136.
I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry
That's all.
Buries it from
3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Edwards for 3.
Let's go. 3.5 break. 169. Let's go. Good game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Wade. Back to Okoro. Here's Strus. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's safe to say they have.
Let's go. 139. Let's go.
Even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it will be any different.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two.
Let's go. 11:41. Let's go.
It's simple, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Champ.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock actively. Outstanding work.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short.
50.
You wish they'd shown this kind of fight.
Let's go. 14:44.
To finally ramp themselves up.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger.
3.
This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Strus. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Miller outside.
Let's go. Dagger. 113:44.
Has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Garland looking around. And So it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd's loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For
Go get
Alan
it,
Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian.
You was lost. I'm losing. I'm gonna play the rest of the season. Second loss, 4-3-2. Now I face the Thunder who are 30-14. 4-3-2. Like I said, we got took 2 losses. This time we're playing at home. Let's get it.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us.
I'm gonna keep losing. We don't want to be a playing team. We want to keep our playing spot. So we'll be a playoff team.
Both of these teams are full of sharpshooters.
Well, which team gets hot first, Kevin, I think is going to be most important. Shooting is rhythm. How do you establish that rhythm? You've got to move the ball, move yourself. And maybe the team that gets hot first is going to be the one that ultimately comes out on top.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group.
The 4
and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander.
D. Let's go. Let's go.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards.
Let's go. 4
And I like to see this. They're calling his
Let's go. 3.
and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going.
He's got to the point in his video so far. Subscribe and hit the like button. It's still.
Transition. Here's Williams. Here we go.
6 up. We'll take it, Mark. 6 up.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you.
I mean, nothing easy. Let's go. 8 up.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
3.
Going for the throat. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's go.
Over Edwards.
Let's go.
And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Hornets have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm.
Oh, he did block with that Grant.
7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his
block right back.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a
Ball.
team get out of bounds.
It's out of bounds for the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. Miller the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Williams, that's for 2.
Let's go. Right. Turn up. Let's go.
Pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You take a look at the Thunder, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And you know, for the Thunder, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence.
For the block that Grant.
The swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Let's go. So 2.
And that's now 6 points.
So 3.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Williams finds Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Miller. Here's Dort into the lane.
Indeed.
Grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times.
Wait, what a Barnes. Let's go. 14-2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Thunder trailing by 12. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said
Okay.
defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Let's go. 15-4.
Edwards got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into
Agrees.
their offense.
Now Williams. Still scoreless. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Indeed.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams is
Let's go. Give him an assist. 18-4.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence,
Agreed.
big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight.
With more forward.
Holmgren is doubled. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 2. Williams.
Oh, great.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania.
A little more. Let's go. 24. Let's go.
Thank you, Kevin. With the countdown leading up to the trade deadline, the Indiana Pacers front office, they've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Indeed.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and
Let's
it's
go.
starting to affect a little
22-4.
bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 3.
Thunder trailing by 18. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And just miss after miss right now.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like
Let's
this.
go. 1-4-4.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Turner's checked in for Hartenstein. Reed comes in for Jalen Williams. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 20. Inside.
Let's go. Give me that 6 with that mark. From 6-4.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the
Agreed.
effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Wallace the pass to Holmgren. Off target with the open look.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect
Let's go.
to make every single
24.
one of those.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play,
Oh, the defense is
harder. We know who that was.
Over the taller defender. This is
Go ahead and 4-4 strong order. So she's going to please go half strong order. Let's go.
Just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And
Let's get that motor. Let's go.
Well,
For three.
the effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Williams. Edwards is out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Williams at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
The kick out to Williams. Shoots the three. Hits it from
Let's go. What's going on?
Williams has got 7 points in the game.
The three.
Even for a moment, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
First, I got to point. I got to box.
Caruso looking for an opening. Over Edwards.
So what it goes in. The D.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the deep.
Let's go. The 3-9. Let's go.
What a sensational finish. You got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
The threes.
Outside Turner puts up a deep three. It's
rebounded
by Sharp. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, tough game on the road.
Let's go. 3-9. Let's go.
Obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got
The three.
to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Shot to stop the run.
Okay, Grant.
Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Great, what a great time to
Go on the fourth and work. Let's go.
In the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter,
The three.
David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. Pause.
Let's go. 3-9. 3-9. Let's go.
Kevin, you certainly will.
I agree.
Three.
You know, David, he is fearless. Caruso against Edwards. Caruso kicks to Williams. Now here's Caruso. He's tightly guarded. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And the
Let's go. You'll throw it for them. Great. Let's go.
Chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Alex Caruso.
The
We
threes.
know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles,
Let's go.
like you have, is it
The D.
world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a
Let's go. What's going on?
And I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA
Agreed.
champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Let's go. And work. You'll throw it forward and work.
Here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And a moment now to look at these
What's going on?
in terms of where the points are coming from for the
The threes.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The D.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go. Come on. Come on.
And he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
The threes.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Que te vuelvo Pon a jugar.
One to go.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Hornets.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to the clutch,
Let's go. Keep going. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to put 1 to 11.
Two-way ability
A
is
three.
sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people
in the know how good of a defender he is.
Jordan.
Indeed.
Barnes kicks to Edwards.
Open. Let's go. Good for 2-11. Let's go.
Barnes has got 3 assists
Good
now in
cross.
this one. Oklahoma City has
Three.
got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Gilgeous Alexander finds Turner.
Brittni.
Here's Williams. The layup
Indeed.
missed.
And that was almost a block. Still.
By the way, Mark. Let's go. 6-11.
As long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
They have a good plan going right now.
Agreed.
Starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Indeed.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found
Let's go.
that they
15-11.
didn't go in. You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Agreed.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Over Edwards. And
Taking it order. Put it 13.
Assist by George. And that's now 6 points for Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. 16-13.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow
Agreed.
this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options,
go.
whether it's by personnel
Indeed.
or by tactic.
Shoots from the high post.
At the buzzer. 15-13. Let's go.
One eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Hornets on top, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. And that's a halftime
Let's go.
wrap.
Let's get the third quarter started. Let's go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double.
Agreed.
Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half.
Good on that. Why are you leaving open? 16-16.
Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Here's Edwards. Nice.
Let's go. 6-4-16.
Edwards got 31 points.
Agreed.
That bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma.
One can get open threes.
And this is the area where Dort
Corner team.
has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Edwards.
Corner.
Good.
Let's go. 2 points right back. 2-19.
Williams has got his third assist on the
3.
He has 6. Pass to Williams. Dort wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Charlotte.
Let's go. We won 1-4 Miller. 6-19. Let's go.
And more than just a jump shooter.
3.
Very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Edwards against Gilgeous Alexander.
Let's go.
Corner, no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Barnes finds Miller.
Hold on.
Back to Barnes. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards drives in.
What?
Holmgren with the rebound.
How the fuck did I miss that?
Do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Williams sets a screen for Dort. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
It won. No, it's not though. Go from the harder.
As easy as he made it look, you've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those.
19.
Sure. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
3.
Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Edwards with the block. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jalen Williams. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates his presence, I think.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark
of
efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. Williams shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more.
Let's go. On 19. Let's go.
At 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
To end the drought, drains the three-pointer.
Great timing on that play, and Williams with no wasted motion.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
Let's go. Let's go real quick.
Got 42 in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game. And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer,
let's go. They took my 2. Not laying up.
Just been atrocious.
But they're shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Looking to end his cold spell, and he gets the jumper to drop. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8.
Oh, that jumper's so pure. Gilgeous Alexander with great confidence.
Edwards against Gilgeous Alexander. Fades and shoots.
Let's go. 84-24.
With the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The 3s.
Oklahoma City shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Pass to Williams. The tray. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots in long range.
Let's go. 50. 86-24. Let's go. Hold on, not laying up. Let's go.
A 50-point performance tonight.
3.
Rallies just cracked the top 5 alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances.
At 50 for the 18th time. Only Harden.
Let's go. They're not 24. 52.
Have had more. That's a who's who of
the 3s. Let's go, Straw.
Gilgeous Alexander against Edwards. Knocks down
the hell. They're not 27.
Got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
54 points. 92-27. Good point. Right back.
Back and forth here, showing confidence.
For 3.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Holmgren. 7 points in the game.
You
almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's 4-27.
Hornets score.
Fading away, he buries that one in traffic.
Doing this, they're close more. What's the focus they get to do?
So it's Charlotte with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. We've got
Let's go. Focus. They get it over. Let's go.
Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Edwards in at the point.
Let's go. No, 7-27.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and
3.
pretty good results.
Outside Williams.
Good D.
No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. No, not 27.
In order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
The 3s.
And here is Williams. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any
On the 4 down mark. 21-27. Let's go.
Seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might
Agreed.
up the ante just a bit.
Williams against Barnes. They need this.
Indeed.
Miss by Williams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't.
Let's go. First one. Get going. Get 1 point.
The mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after
The 3s.
game. Being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Dort attacking. No good there.
Indeed.
Hornets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Edwards drawing the double team. Nobody near Williams.
Let's go. 2 games this mark. 26-27.
Williams has got 26.
And certainly
15 assists.
not hesitating, letting
The
it
3.
fly from deep here in the second half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Turner with a screen for Williams. And they
Oh,
come right back with
give him
their
that
own
space.
three-pointer.
On 6-30.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Charlotte.
For 3, Edwards.
Let's go. 54. Oh, not 30. 2 points right back. Let's go.
To this point, but
Playing with these boys.
he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this
3.
lead holds up.
Edwards against Caruso. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land.
Go.
Barnes
Indeed.
grabs the miss. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards passes to Williams.
Go 1 more.
Move.
Let's go. 11-30. Let's go.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself.
The 3.
Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Williams with a clean look. Off target
Indeed.
with his 3.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls.
Go for that harder.
Anything they can do to get him started.
Look at this. Only for us to do what film right there.
Calendar might be in June. And it's not the final, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a
Oh,
chance
13-30.
to set the table for your franchise.
The 3.
What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
15 point.
The Hornets on offense. They're on a 19-3 run right now. And it's blocked by Alexander.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
It's Dort on the wing, covered by Miller. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Williams outside.
That's all.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards.
Let's go. What that? 15-30. Let's go.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Agreed.
Could be a contender for the dunk of the year.
Okay.
Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. Williams gets
Look,
the
get in here, space.
So
15-33.
from deep, Williams can torch you.
Edwards fires from way outside.
Let's go. 21. 118-33. Let's go. Let's right back. The threes.
That are working. Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That's all.
Jordan misses. Charlotte has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the
Let's go. 120-33.
So it's going to end up in the record
15 touches.
as a blowout, a dominating performance for
The
Charlotte.
threes.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Okay, whatever.
And this
125.
to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chief.
122-35. Let's go. 15 touches.
Get into a rhythm that way too.
And here are the Thunder now.
The threes.
There's 53 seconds left in the game.
Indeed.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right.
Let's go. 14-4-35.
Saw the opportunity to put this away. And
Until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Outside, George. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Let's go. 126-35.
this arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Hartenstein, that shot missing. Good D by Williams.
8-2. Oh, 4 points perfect. Once again.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect